What items are sold on the black market that people would not expect? The dirt from cemeteries where people have died of yellow fever during the pandemic long ago. Apparently, voodoo doctors create potions to cast spells. Cemeteries don't identify the mass burials anymore due to people digging up the dirt to sell. We used to buy water by the barrel when I lived in a town outside Nairobi without a municipal tap. Government corruption made it nearly impossible to have water at all. Of all the reasons I moved, routinely meeting a top truck armed with rifles in the dark at night to trade barrels was a big one. As far as I know, my former landlady still buys water this way. Flavored Zon at my golf club in California. Flavored are illegal in CA. People travel and bring them back, and then there are auctions. It is kind of insane watching a bunch of rich guys do this. Expired Starbucks flavor syrups, which I find both sad and kinda hilarious. Seizure medication among truck drivers or other professions that would otherwise lose the necessary license for their livelihood. Diabetic testing supplies, sometimes the diabetes medications themselves. Powdered baby's formula is a highly shoplifted item. Stuff is expensive and sold online next to the laundry detergent.
Back when I visited the Satin Parkway or whatever it was called, I was surprised at the amount of normal prescription medicine being slung around. Not narcotics, just normal meds like heart or blood pressure meds. About 25 years ago, my brother taught English in South Korea for a year. He told me he visited the black market to get things. Immediately, I assumed he meant drugs. I asked him what kinds of things he would buy at the black market, and he said Doritos. Tapeworms. Supposedly, you can buy tapeworm and the meds to kill it. You keep it for like 3 months, lose weight, and poop it out. Fish. Second biggest black market trade. There's a medicine for feline infectious peritonitis that's not FDA approved, and you have to go through Facebook groups to find someone to buy it from. Gigantic demand for pre-registered DoorDash, Walmart, or Grubhub accounts. Illegal immigrants buy those and then have a way to make money immediately. Honey. 20 years ago, the U.S. imposed an anti-dumping tariff on Chinese honey because imports were driving U.S. beekeepers out of business. Beekeeping is important to agriculture, so that's an industry which needed protection. Since then, tariff evasion has reached industrial scale. The usual scheme is to export Chinese honey to third countries that aren't subject to that tariff, hyper-process the honey to remove pollen that would reveal its real country of origin, and then re-export it to the United States under false documents. Since the operation is already illegal, adulteration has also crept in, such as diluting honey with corn syrup. Some of the biggest U.S. import busts have been on illegal honey importers.